Hello, I am back for part 2 of my prep for Kendra's card challenge. Stay tuned for all the details. Hello, my friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa, and I am back for part 2 of my Kendra's Card Challenge prep video, and I just want to show you what I have done. It took me longer than I thought it would to get back to this video and to part 2. And I do want to let you know I'm going to kind of go against my kind of rule for myself. And I'm going to have 2 videos up today because I have this other video that I just really want to share. So it's just a share video. So stay tuned. That will come late this evening. And this one will go up just as, I'm going to be honest, I'm filming it and going to edit it quick and get it up in the same day. So things have just been crazy around my house lately. We are preparing for a wedding. My grandson is getting married just in a few weeks. So preparing for all of that, getting clothes ready and taking other grandchildren to get their clothes and that kind of stuff. And so it's just been a little bit crazy over here. So anyhow, back to the prep video. So in my main pouch, I have the cutting guides still in here just in case I need to refer back to them. So they are still in here. I took them out and I cut all of my my pieces. Now, you know, when you make a card or you make a set of cards or something, hopefully you always learn something. At least I do. And I learned something when I was cutting these. I took paper A and I cut all the pieces for paper A and I laid paper A on top of all of the pieces. I laid this on top. And so I went through and did it for all of the rest of them. So I had like 6 piles all over my desk. And then I was going to put them in my pouches. Well, some of these pieces are really similar in size. And yeah, I got very confused. I had to get out my ruler and hold my ruler up to the piece and all. So in the future, so when I prep for my Kendra's Card Challenge number 12, which is coming up soon, when I prep for that one, I plan to cut a sheet, have out my pouches, and put the pieces in the pouch as I cut it and look at the number and do it. And so they will go into the pouches immediately. So that's how I plan to change that up. So then the next thing that is in my pouch is my list of supplies that I made for myself. So I can go back and I can look, did I get everything? Is there anything that I need? So and so. So that. Then I have the rest of the paper pad of from the papers that I chose, just in case I need an extra piece of paper, an extra pattern or something. So that's in there. I have an extra card base in here. Now I have a card base in all of them, but just in case I do not like the color card base I chose, I chose a different one to add in there. Then I wasn't sure if I was going to take my ephemera and put it in each pouch, but I figured that was like too much planning. So I've got my ephemera, and I'll pull out my ephemera, kind of spread it out to the side of me as I'm creating and do that. And then I've got some extra colored cardstock in here, just in case I need them. Okay, so that's everything that is left in the main pouch. Then I pulled out of the main pouch all of the things that I would need for each card. So, like, I have 2 tag dies in here. I have some twine and ribbon. I actually have some ribbon. I pulled out ribbon. And then I have 2 different colors of cardstock. I have a piece of pattern paper, and I have my card base. So those are all the things that are in that one. I'm not going to go through each one. Then going on to the next one, I have a stencil. I have white cardstock. I have colored cardstock. I have my pattern papers. So I have everything. I have the die that I need to cut the sentiment. So I have everything in here. The only thing that I did not pull, because I am going to use ephemera, and I'm not sure where I will need to use a stamped sentiment and where I want, you know, because that specific ephemera has a lot of sentiments on it. So I didn't pull out any stamps. When I get ready to sit down and create, I'll have all the stamps pulled beside me as I create in case I need them. Next thing, I'm going to go through this last one, and then I'll just kind of talk about the rest of them all together collectively. So I pulled out all of my circle dies and my cardstock, my pattern paper, my card base. Everything is in here for this card. Now, some of these circle dies, on the previous one, the stencil, I need to use in other pouches with other cards designs. So I put them in the first pouch that I'm going to need them in. And then when I finish with that card, then I'll move them to the next pouch that I'm going to need them in. So, so in all the rest of them, I have all of the supplies that I need. I have the dies, the ribbon, everything, unless it's already being used in a previous pouch. And like I said, then I will move it. Now, on this one, when I got ready to look at this one, when I was looking at this sketch, I thought, I think some buttons would go great in those little corners instead of enamel dots. So I wrote myself a note to when I get to this card to pull out some buttons, because I got tons of buttons. So that's what I did for every single pouch. So I've got every single pouch here, up through 15, and they're all prepped, all ready to go. So my goal to create these cards and show you them, and it won't be a process video, it will be a show and share video. My goal for these is to share these with you next Thursday, because that next Thursday, the 21st, I think is next Thursday. I'm sure it is. Yes, it is. Will be the video number 2 for my fall series. And I will have all 15 cards done and prepared and ready to show you next Thursday. And I will come back next Thursday as well, when I show you the cards, and kind of share with you how did this pouch system work. And because I'm going to be honest, it was a lot of prep, but like I said in the previous video, and I'll have the part 1 of this video linked in the description box down below, I'm thinking it will actually make the card making go faster, because making those 15 cards and having to pull individual things as I made them was a little bit daunting to me in getting it done. So I'm just gonna see how this system works for me and share it with you. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.